How long does it take to change a negative emotion? If you feel anxiety and fear and self-doubt and those negative types of emotions on a regular basis, can you clear that? Can you be free of that? And if so, how long does it take to do that? And also that lack of belief, that lack of confidence, and developing real strong self-belief, rock solid self-belief and confidence, how long does that take? The reality is, using the tools and techniques we have today from this whole area of the mind-body connection, the mind-body understanding, and the areas of science called energy psychology and energy medicine. These are at the cutting edge of science change techniques today. When you use the right techniques, and the best technique for clearing emotions is EFTX, the Emotional Freedom Technique Xtra. You can clear any negative emotion in minutes. 5-10 minute session, you can be free of that anxiety, free of that self-doubt, free of that fear, so that it doesn't come back again. Now, I'm not saying you're going to be free of anxiety, fear and self-doubt for the rest of your life and you never experience that. But in the context that it shows up, if you apply the technique to it, you can be free of that and it won't come back. So let's say, for example, you've got anxiety because you might be losing your job, or you think you're losing your job. There's a possibility of losing your job. Who wouldn't be anxious with that? You know, that's an anxiety forming life situation. So it can be really intense anxiety. You can apply the same technique to that and clear that emotional response, that anxiety and fear response about losing your job, so that when you think about losing your job again, you don't have that reaction. You're not going to be overjoyed and excited and, motivated about it, but what you can be is neutral about it, not having that stress response. You can remain calm and peaceful about it because those negative emotions are no longer firing up in context to losing your job. You've done the session and cleared those, allowing you then to think clearly. What's my best options now moving forward? What can I do? And we can't think clearly if we've got stress responses, and particularly emotional stress responses running through the brain and body. The brain's switched off a little bit. We don't think clearly. We don't see the full picture, and we don't make the best decisions. But you can eliminate any of those negative emotions in 5 or 10 minute sessions. You can clear them. So you can be free of all of that stuff. If you put the work in, just do a little bit of work each day on the stuff that worries you, bothers you, scares you, frustrates you, confuses you, all the things that you don't want to feel. If you apply the techniques, you will become free from those issues. I can absolutely guarantee that. I've used this technique for over 2 decades with real people with real stuff. So I know that to be true. Plus there's 100 peer-reviewed papers on EFT. It's very, very effective. So how long does it take to clear a negative emotion? 5 to 10 minutes, and it can be clear and gone. And you can apply that to all areas of your life. The second aspect, how long does it take to really develop that self-belief, to clear that lack of belief, clear a lack of confidence, which goes hand in hand with those negative emotions? How long does it take to really develop strong self-belief? The same again. Minutes. You can integrate new empowering beliefs into your subconscious system with the Gamma Mindset technique in minutes. That gets a change in the way your brain processes information, so that you can input new positive beliefs that are live and active, changing the way that your brain fires in minutes. And when you combine clearing negative emotions with inputting new empowering subconscious beliefs, the natural effect of that is developing more self-confidence and self-belief, because you're no longer having these stress centers fire up with all that negative emotional stuff. But what you are doing now, you've retrained your brain, mind and body to develop more positive emotions, more optimism, more joy, more excitement, more purpose, more motivation, more drive, more focus, all of that type of stuff. That becomes more of your natural baseline state when you do the work. You've got to put the work in, but we're talking, 5-10 minutes a day, just doing a daily session a day, clearing your negative emotions, optimizing new beliefs, and see how you feel. I know this to be true. I've measured the Gamma Mindset technique over 14 years to see what effect it had on people's self-belief, confidence, and performance. And it's the only technique in the whole of psychology that is scientifically proven to show you how you can reprogram your subconscious mind and develop, increase your self-belief and confidence. And that self-belief and confidence improves your performance. So, To summarize, you can change a negative emotion rapidly, 5 to 10 minutes. You can change a limiting, outdated, old belief rapidly in a couple of minutes. And when you apply both of those techniques to your life in just a few minutes a day, you can have major transformation of how you think, feel, and what you do from there.